Willkommen zurück zum dritten Teil des Jade Empire Let's Plays. Wir hatten jetzt den ersten Teil des Banditenansturms auf das Dorf abgewehrt und wehren jetzt auch noch die letzten Banditen ab und retten das Dorf und gucken dann, wie die Story weitergeht.
Yet another village with no purpose. I will replenish our supplies and continue my search elsewhere. You will all, of course, have to die.
Legendary strike. Legendary strike. Staff. Legendary strike. Legendary strike.
What are you? Your skills are more than this tiny village warrants. But I also see something strange, an oddity. You could be an anomaly or a sign of who I seek. A further test is needed. These mercenaries are not the only threat I command. Let us see you contend with this.
Legendary strike.
Impressive. Clearly, I have been too dismissive in my search. This village will be torn asunder. Whatever you are hiding, I will have it. I have seen enough of your skills. You will die now, so I am not troubled later. You!
Well fought, my student, but I cannot risk you against a foe like this yet.
So blatant. We never thought to look in so humble a place. We expected an army. Your strategy, as always, is impeccable.
Your search is over, assassin, but no one will hear of your success. It would seem that my past is catching up to me, and you are destined to be swept along. You have faced your first spirit opponents far sooner than I intended. Dawnstar can explain the nature of such creatures. I must go and make sure everything is in place. I thought I had more time, but perhaps you are ready. Do not be so quick to thank me. My influence caused this attack. You were not meant to see this yet, but now there is no choice. I will explain the school. You have done well, but more than this awaits you. See to your fellow villagers and students, and return to me at the school. We have a great deal to discuss.
So, wir können unser erstes Level-Up vergeben. Wir haben gesehen, dass wir hier diesen Pfeil hatten auf dem Spielbildschirm, den gelben. Der zeigt das Level-Up an. Jedes Mal, wenn wir ein Level-Up haben, können wir hier auf diesem Bildschirm von unserem Charakter diesen Bildschirm anklicken und 3 Punkte, zumindest jetzt am Anfang 3 Punkte vergeben. Ich werde die jetzt mal alle auf Leben geben. Wir haben gesehen, meine Lebenspunkte gehen teilweise rasend schnell nach unten. Und es ist sehr wichtig, glaube ich, erstmal ein bisschen Lebenspunkte zu haben. Jetzt können wir zusätzlich noch ein paar Style-Punkte vergeben. Wir haben 10 zur Verfügung. Ihr seht, wir haben alle Skills hier. Wir können jetzt also Skills auswählen. Da unsere Hauptwaffe der Kampfstab sein wird, werden wir erstmal gucken, dass wir den Kampfstab hier Golden Star verstärken. Wir können Golden Star verstärken durch einen Damage Increase, also einen Schadensbonus, eine reduzierte Fokuskosten-Regeneration und wir haben auch die Möglichkeit, eine Geschwindigkeitserhöhung zu bekommen für den Stab und ich denke, Schaden macht der Stab jetzt gerade am Anfang eh genug. Die Fokuskosten sind das, was ein bisschen schwierig ist und auch die Angriffsgeschwindigkeit. Die Frage ist jetzt, also ihr seht, ich mache das relativ gleichmäßig auf Fokuskosten und Angriffsgeschwindigkeit. Ich möchte die Fokuskosten möglichst schnell noch auf 0 drücken. Ihr seht, der letzte Punkt hier, each attack in the style consumes no focus. Das heißt, wenn wir hier zu dieser 5. Kugel kommen, wird der Angriff mit Golden Star gar keinen Fokus mehr kosten. Das ist natürlich durchaus praktisch. So, jetzt haben wir unser Level-Up vergeben. Wir können hier also raus und die nächste Unterhaltung
We
kommt.
fought well against those bandits, but I had no idea Master Li could command that kind of power. He destroyed that ship so easily. This is so confusing. Master Li said I could explain the nature of spirits, but these were different. That sorcerer forced them to appear like wild dogs let loose. So many spirits seem lost, as if the way to their rest is blocked. I didn't think they were dangerous, but those on the beach, I sensed madness. Time drove them mad. You disrupted them by defeating them in combat. They will not reform for a long time. I hope there is peace in that, but I don't know. So much is worrying me. I was worried enough when we were expecting bandits. Now it seems there are dangers we don't even know about. Master Li called that sorcerer an assassin. Assassins don't attack at random. They have very specific prey. I don't want anything to happen to this home. I've never belonged anywhere else. Names or titles are often given based on significant events or particular skills. I was apparently named for a red glow opposite the morning sun on the day of my birth. I have no other information than that. I remember moving around a lot, and for some reason the robes of that sorcerer looked familiar to me. I don't know why. I'm sure it's nothing, just the memories of childhood playing tricks, with glimpses of the spirit realm invading my thoughts. I could have seen him anywhere. I can't remember specific incidents, but I am used to being shunned. People are not very welcoming of those who appear to not let the dead lay peacefully. Master Li said I was brought to him by a concerned ally who received me from yet another person. That person wanted me safe, but he said he couldn't ensure it himself. Master Li doesn't know who that guardian was or what I needed protection from. He promised to look into it, but he's not had time. Your training has taken precedence. My abilities are just a curiosity. You are the center of attention here. I prefer it this way. I can just be. Yes, I suppose you know something about that as well. I hope this does not sound odd, but I am glad we share that. Thanks for this talk. The events on the beach worried me, but you always improve my mood. Let's get back to what you need to do. I don't want to think about it too much. Manipulating chi has not come as naturally to me as it has to you. The things I do are different. I can see spirit shapes and hear the odd whisper. Master Li was surprised, but he has not had time to look into it further. Your training is his primary interest. Hopefully I'll find my skills useful for more than just keeping me up at night. Could we go on to something else? Then we should return to Master Li so he can talk to you about this attack.
I'm so glad you and Master Li arrived when you did. My father ran to the school gate to find students to help. Did he make it? That is a great relief. We tried our best, but without you and Master Li, we would have died. Thank you. Hopefully Master Li can shed some light on what led to this. A sorcerer in our little village? What is wrong with the world?
Wonakapir Sariawaf, van Sierra Surufus, Isinosaurus Usuno. Taui ir Koana ir Sunir Ibuki. Nararo, na pirapirni, Niktakatashi. Unikasurir Kwana no Kuni Ugnawata ir, Niknipier. Ikir Niktine Piru, Uiferek Uksun Puno. Unikasurir Kwana no Kuni Ugnawata ir, Niknipier. Uno will na no ba irsu. Isanayo, konir fuk no sankud na no wana napir. Wosoki pawir ukar sawiro. Wo anania ifewir uk sonaruk noka uk snapir. You could ni kunk uno sa irson could noka uk yorir. Unikasurir Kwana no Kuni Ugnawata ir Niknipier. Ikir Niktine Piru, Uiferek Uksun Puno. Sa ir Yagoak, Kokonato Sir Ipanoneniku. Niato Nonapadi Irovir, Kuni Ugnawata ir. Konir fuk no sankud na no wana nyapir. Isanayo. Unikasurir Kwana no Kuni Ugnawata ir Niknipier. Tikotro tuaso.
So, dann wollen wir mal zurück zur Schule. Ja. Gut, der Satz war irgendwie ein bisschen daneben. Aber egal, ihr wisst, was ich meine. Wir sammeln hier noch schnell ein bisschen Gold ein. Immerhin können wir eventuell in der Schule bei dem einen Lehrer zumindest ein paar neue Skills kaufen. Und hier eventuell auch beim Händler noch.
Master Li here.
Those bandits will think twice before threatening a town protected by the likes of Master Li. They were fools to even come here. The only shame is that their ship sunk. Think what we could have done with their plunder. Ah, well, that's another opportunity lost. In this town, it's vital for a businessman to keep tabs on anyone with 2 coins to rub together. Things haven't been this slow since the long drought. That master of yours keeps things ludicrously stable while merchants thrive on strife. During the long drought, prices rocketed into the sky like fireworks. I can't say that. He's a wise man who sees to the heart of things. If I were to complain about anything, it's how few students he attracts.
A skilled master could bring a lot of people into this town, but he is very selective about who comes. That's his business, I'm sure, but it affects my business as well. Happily, we don't need to waste time on my gripes when there's silver to be spent. I have nothing at the moment. I can't keep my stock up. People are scared to travel, which prevents goods from getting here. I must apologize. I do what I can, but the ghosts and bandits limit travel. They viciously force many caravans to turn back. To hear some of the caravan masters talk, there are problems of this type all over the Empire. I will be sure to let you know as soon as anything comes to town. Do come back when the weight of your silver is slowing you down. Always happy to help.
Don't forget his senior student. They say she's the one who...
I knew you would not let those bandits overrun the village. I hope I equal your skill someday. Master Li was looking to speak with you, wasn't he? After he left me here, he went back to his house in the center of the school, if you're looking for him.
Who was that man leading the bandits? He was really scary.
I heard how you faced those bandits in the village. Many people are impressed, but I expected no less. Your skill is a match for any rough bandit. Is there anything you need? Perhaps a training session with some of the students. It would do them good. Ah, yes, training. For some time now, I have offered, for a small fee, to run students through a short regimen that will help them enhance their abilities. The lessons you learn from me, or from any trainer for that matter, will stay with you and help make you stronger or better able to focus your mind or magic. Let's see what you can learn.
So, ihr seht, wir können hier 2 Skills kaufen. Alle 3 hier, die hier sind, kosten 400. Wir haben 855. Bedeutet, dass wir uns 2 leisten können. Ihr seht, sie verstärken jeweils eine Fähigkeit um 3 Punkte und schwächen eine andere um 1 Punkt. Wir haben ja vorhin mehrere Punkte in Lebenspunkte gesteckt, das heißt plus 3 Fokus, minus 1 Health. Das ist etwas, was wir uns leisten können. Und wir haben eben den einen Punkt Fokus gekauft und, doch, wir haben Fokuspunkte gekauft und Lebenspunkte dafür abgezogen. Wir verlieren jetzt einen Fokuspunkt noch und gewinnen 3 Chi. Ich denke, das ist ein sinnvoller Handel. Und den letzten Skill können wir uns momentan nicht leisten. Gut. Dann sprechen wir noch ein bisschen mit den Schülern, bevor wir zum Master Li gehen.
To hear Gao tell it, he single-handedly beat back the bandits. But I know you did the lion's share. Too bad I was stuck up here minding the younger students. It would have been great to see Master Li deal with that sorcerer. We so rarely see our master's true abilities in action. What do you need from me? Stay well. After all, how could we learn without our most senior student to guide us?
I hope you were not injured in the bandit attack. You fought bravely from what I hear.
You are the hero of the moment. Gao claims that he dealt with hordes of bandits, but everyone else agrees that you turned aside their main attack. It is good that you were here. My foolish lack of attention forced Master Li to come to my rescue, and left me with a wound that will take a few weeks to heal. Master Li assures me I will heal in time. It's a shame, as Smiling Mountain was teasing me just yesterday with some special prize. Smiling Mountain trains students in group combat. And just yesterday, I managed to break your record for the number of opponents faced at once. He teased me by saying if I could go one higher, he might have a prize for me. I suppose he might make the same offer to you, if you're up to it. If I could fight, he could likely round up enough opponents for you to make a run at a new record, but I can't face anyone with this wound. Unless you can speed up time, I'm not sure there's much that can be done. Master Li has already tended to it. Then again, I vaguely recall a grass or herb that hastens the healing process. Someone like Old Ming might know for sure. He's quite interested in herbs. I think so, though I can't remember the name. It was some kind of rare grass, I think. I know you're very busy, but if you happen to have time and be passing by the beach, I'd appreciate it if you would at least ask Old Ming. If I'm lucky, he might know of an herb, and if heaven smiles upon me, he'll know where to find some. If you have to buy anything, let me know what it costs and I'll pay you back happily. It would be worth it to get back to training. Take care. Oh, and if you happen to find anything that might help this wound after you talk to Old Ming, let me know.
Glad to see you're still well. By most reports, you've faced down many of those bandits yourself. Impressive, senior student. Who else? Gao the Lesser won't let a chance to glorify himself slip away. To hear Gao's side, he pushed back the bandits, but I know you dealt with the greater share of them. Of course, it was best that our master was there to deal with that sorcerer. The stories about their confrontation spread quicker than a plains fire.
So, bevor wir jetzt noch mit der Hauptstory weitergehen, haben wir ja jetzt noch eine Nebenquest bekommen. Nämlich die Wunde von Kai Min heilen. Oder Kai Lin. Bin mir gerade nicht sicher. Wie auch immer. Der alte Ming hat auf jeden Fall die Möglichkeit für uns ein Kraut zu bekommen, mit dem wir das Mädchen heilen können. Um den Bonuspreis bei einem Kampf gegen alle anderen Studenten an der Schule zu bekommen, den Smiling Mountain, der Trainer, ausgeschrieben hat. Und ich denke, bevor wir weiter mit der Hauptstory fortfahren, sollten wir uns diesen Preis doch noch irgendwo schnappen.
Niato nanapadi irovir, koni ugnawata ir. Taui ir kawana ir sunir ipoki. Wunnowir na no ba irsu, Szenario, konir fuk no sankud na no wana nyabir. Niato nanapadi irovir, koni ugnawata ir. Irkana, o Nigasurir Kwana no Kasa Iriro. Tasi si tinto, Fonye wowosi wo tahufu. Ipanar nuko iwa ir, Nigasanarir, Iroro ninuasa Irkana. Oh, Tofuia Tawita ir Ukarashita wewo. Usair Coconato, Tanatia, Katanano, Shafatoyo, Coconato Siri Panonenico. Niato Nonapadi Irovir, Kuni Ugnawata Ir. Usair Coconato, Tanatia, Katanano, Shafatoyo, Coconato Siri Panonenico. Decotro Tuaso.
So, wir haben also die Möglichkeit, dem Mädchen einen kleinen Streich zu spielen und sie ins Messer laufen zu lassen. Das werde ich natürlich nicht tun, ich will ja einen guten Charakter spielen. Und ich werde mich umsehen, dass der Händler mir das gute Kraut gibt.
A potential customer is a welcome customer. What can I do for you? Oh yes, I had heard that someone was injured and immediately saw the opportunity to make vast sums of... No, to make a difference, that's it. Anyway, I've checked my stocks and I only have enough ingredients to make one dose of the salve for a poultice. I'm not sure how much good it will do by itself. Might take a bit of the sting away. Oh, now that's thinking, isn't it? Yes, I suppose red silkgrass might be just the thing for a wound. I could add it to the poultice. Expensive stuff, that. Very pricey. Hard to acquire, too. Would certainly help her wound, but I know something just as good. Get her some bearded tongue grass and she'll feel better. It won't hasten the healing any, so she'll have to take it easy, but it will deaden the pain. If you think you can justify such opulence to heal something that time would take care of, who am I to argue? I'll just need your payment to prepare the poultice. Business has been slow. What am I supposed to do? Starve? I suppose it would be bad for my reputation, and you're well known enough that word would get around. Fine, I'll knock off a bit of silver. An excellent choice. I'll mix the salve for you and prepare the poultice. It won't take a moment. There you go. Her pain will fade quickly, and the binding effects of red silkgrass will make sure she can fight again, if she wants to. Your generosity is extreme, but who am I to complain? Enjoy, and I hope it makes your friend better quickly. Do come back when the weight of your silver is slowing you down. Always happy to help.
So, die eigentliche Zeit für das Let's Play ist fast um. Ich würde sagen, wir beeilen uns jetzt, machen noch schnell den Probekampf und beenden dann auch diese Folge schon wieder, bevor wir mit der Hauptstory fortfahren. Irgendwie ist das immer mein Satz, keine Ahnung. Naja, auf jeden Fall bietet das Spiel genug Sidequests, um genau diesen Satz immer wieder bringen zu können. Immer wieder, bevor wir Meister Li ansprechen. Die Hauptstory wird sehr interessant. Ich hoffe, ihr bleibt dann auch weiterhin noch dabei und ich hoffe, es gefällt euch nach wie vor. Aber jetzt werden wir erstmal hier Kia Min hieß sie, werden wir erstmal die Medizin geben, dass ihre Wunde heilt.
This has been a busy day for us all. Is there something you need? The sun breaks through the clouds when I hear news like this. Heavens, I can already feel it working. That's amazing. Yes, this should be perfect. The poultice must have cost you some silver. Let me repay you. What did it cost? That's very kind of you. I can't thank you enough. If you're interested in trying to set a new record for Smiling Mountain's special prize, whatever it is, then I'll be ready. Goodbye.
What can I do for you? I am here to serve and train. Yes, and the students are on edge from the bandit attack. It would do them good to work some of that out. And now that Kia Min is feeling better, maybe you'd like to challenge her record in my little training exercise. Kia Min says that she is feeling well and her wound seems to be already healing. I believe she will provide a fine challenge for you. If you win this match, then I will have a special reward for you. Good fortunes.
Legendary strike, staff. I am restored.
As promised, here is a reward for setting a new standard. Kia-min is eager to try again, but I asked her to rest for now. She seems well, despite her earlier injury. Now, is there anything else you wish at the moment? Goodbye. I am here if you need anything.
So, wollen wir kurz mal gucken, was uns der alte Mann gegeben hat. Falsch. Alloyed Body. Ah, 5 Leben und 5 Fokus, das ist schon mal richtig gut. So, bevor es jetzt weitergeht, beende ich an dieser Stelle das Let's Play. Ich freue mich sehr, wenn ihr das nächste Mal wieder einschaltet und wünsche euch bis dahin eine schöne Zeit.